Hi, my name's Janet Hesselberth, and today I am going to teach you how to make a bit of better butter. So my childhood was very interesting. There were always projects. I learned to do so many things from my family, and one of the things that I had hoped to learn as a child was to make butter. We were visiting my grandmother one day and noticed up on the shelf, my sister and I saw a butter churn, and we were very excited about this. Grandma, can we make some butter? And she said, yes, well, I suppose so. And she dutifully went off to the store and got some sour cream. And I thought that choice was a little odd, but Grandma knows everything, right? So she put the sour cream into the butter churn for us, and my sister and I churned and churned and churned what seemed for the longest time. Couldn't get it to make butter. So that evening for dinner, we dutifully poured the liquefied sour cream over our potatoes, declared it to be delicious, but we're rather disappointed that we couldn't get it to make butter. Well, some years later, she gave me the butter churn, and I have it now in my own home, and since then I have figured out it's really very simple to make butter if you start with cream, not commercial sour cream. So that was kind of a funny introduction to it. The mystery of what Grandma was doing was solved even a few years later when I encountered cultured butter at a farmer's market. And so most of the butter that you buy, probably all of the butter that you buy in the grocery store, is a sweet cream butter. But in those special places like farmer's market, you can find a cultured butter. And what that is that the cream is inoculated, or if it's raw cream, it's simply allowed to age. And so there's a culture going on it that brings out some other flavors, some richness or cheesiness. So unlike my first failed attempt to make butter, I'm going to show you how to make butter. I'm going to show you how easy it is. We'll make both the sweet butter, sweet cream butter, and the cultured butter, and we'll talk some about how to make the butter a little more special. So we can add some different herbs or spices. You could make it sweet, you could make it more savory, and I'll also show you how to put the butter into molds. You know, maybe you want to make special little molded butters for individual servings, or maybe you want to make it as part of a big dish of cut bread. So this is where in your project you can bring out your creative skills and make your project your own special signature butter. So with that, let's get started making butter.